Welcome to North Carolina. We are in Charlotte for the game against Paris Saint-Germain tonight, and we are buzzing. Charlotte is a beautiful place. Don't get me wrong, it's fantastic actually, incredibly American and incredibly glamorous. But we've made it perfect. I hope you like our decorating. We thought we'd do it in a hot tub. So, there's only one place to start, and that's obviously with our treats for the day.
Yes, we have some Zola juice.
Zola juice.
Yes.
It's a acai berry drink, and we've also got some blueberries for when we get a little peckish. I think that the obvious place to start is Paris Saint-Germain tonight.
Tonight, really looking forward to the game. I think we've got some making up to do, really. We went to the New York Red Bulls game the other day. We were very, very sloppy second half. And I've seen the Jose Mourinho's press conference since. He wasn't happy, and I'm really expecting a much better performance tonight.
Okay, do you know what, Jack? That's the vibe that I've been getting from a lot of Chelsea fans. People really want us to kick into gear. They really want us to win the game tonight, and you're part of that.
I'm in their brigade, 100%.
I'm actually not so desperate. Of course, I want to win the game. Of course, I think it's important. But the sort of meaning of these matches isn't to win. The point of these games isn't to win. The point of the Premier League is to win because you want to win the trophy. This is to get fit, to experiment, and I've got a nice little stat for you that I think could change your opinion.
Go on then.
The year prior to us winning the Champions League, our most successful season ever was a double season under Ancelotti. In the build-up to that season, we didn't win one pre-season game.
Is that right?
It's true, we didn't win one pre-season game. So I think, I'm not suggesting that we should go out light, but I think the point is to find fitness, and the point is to experiment, and the point is to see if Victor Moses is up to it, because at the moment we think he isn't, but if he carries on performing like that, you'd never take a risk with Victor Moses in the Premier League, but you would take a risk with him tonight, for example.
Out here. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I just think it's really good for the team, for their mentality, to get back to England having, really performed well in the States. Let the other teams in the Premier League be like, oh, what Chelsea been up to? Oh they've spanked PSG, they've spanked Barcelona.
I see.
So
and I suppose if we do beat Paris Saint-Germain, that is a huge sign of intent because they have some wonderful players who are all going to play tonight from what I've read. Ibrahimovic is looking very likely to play. Our old friend, our European Cup winning friend, who I still have a lot of respect for, David Luiz, is looking like he's going to play.
Yeah, but I mean, they're you go to these games expecting and hoping to see these big name players. So hopefully, like you say, Ibrahimovic will get a run out, and it'll be good to see our old friend David.
Yeah, what a player he was on his day.
On his day.
There's a massive caveat there. On his day. What a calamity he can be, not on his day. I suppose thinking about, Luiz once played central midfield for us and did, in my opinion, a very good job.
Yep. I preferred him there, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I liked him as a centre-half. I thought that he was going to become one of the best centre-halves ever. I thought that he had all of the right attributes, but he just didn't have the concentration or the level of dedication in his head to focus the way that somebody like John Terry does.
Yeah.
But when he did play that central midfield role, on his day, he was fantastic. We are looking at another central midfielder, I've read, and it's a very interesting one. Earlier in this transfer window, we were linked with the likes of Paul Pogba.
Yep.
We're now linked with the likes of Moussa Sissoko.
Yeah, I'm not feeling this one, Raw. We saw him score. I think he scored a blinding goal against us
he's had
last
some
season.
Very good games against us in the past, that's for sure.
But he's he reminds me of Ramirez, and I think Ramirez is actually a better player and a better sort of box-to-box, energetic midfielder than Sissoko. Anyway, so it confuses me why we're going for him. I think Ramirez is not like he's breaking into the team week in, week out. He's already kind of one of our reserve midfielders. So why do we then need someone that's, in my eyes, a reserve of Ramirez? I don't know.
And if Ramirez was to find even a whisper of the player that he once was, he's the man who chipped Valdez, for God's sake.
What's the goal that was?
He's the man who chipped Valdez. Do we need a Sissoko when we have the likes of Mikel and Ramirez in the squad? I would suggest not, particularly for the price that's being suggested.
What are they saying?
I read today 18 million.
18 mil? No, not for me.
It'd be very interesting to hear what the true Geordie has to say about this. I might ask our friends at the Football Republic to get a word on it for us. Because, the true Geordie would watch him week in, week out. We don't have that privilege, so maybe you know something we don't.
Maybe. And what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below.
Absolutely.
Do we need Sissoko?
Yeah, is Sissoko a player that we want to see at Stamford Bridge? Very interested to hear your thoughts. Thinking about players that will, if he were to come in, people would have to leave. There's been a few suggested already. We know that Felipe Luis is going to go to Atletico Madrid.
Yep.
But there's news on Mo Salah. I hear that you've been doing a bit of research on that one.
Yeah, I mean, this is the story that's not really gone away all summer. Is he going to Fiorentina? Is he going to Napoli? The reports are today it's Roma, right?
Yeah.
So he's 100% staying in Serie A. And do you know what? I just wouldn't mind this one just blowing over now.
Yeah.
I'm sort of sick of talking about him.
Yeah, I think that the deal that we've got ourselves is actually quite a good deal.
Yeah.
We've managed to get a deal that involves us getting about 1.8 million for the loan, which is an awful lot of money for a loan deal.
For a loan, yeah.
And if it goes well, which, you know, Salah's a very good football player. There's no reason why it wouldn't go well in the Italian capital.
Yeah.
A figure of 18 million.
Well, great. I mean, I really wouldn't mind, you know, him doing well over there and then coming and giving it a crack back in London. But at the moment, yeah, I'm happy for him to stay over there to develop more, and then we'll see how he goes.
Yeah, and another one that has finally been, I think we've sealed the deal, is Danilo Pantic. I'm sure you can remember when Charlie Skillen and I spoke about that on Backpage Blues way back in January, I think. We signed him in January, but he is finally now a Chelsea player, and he's off to Vitesse, and he has said exactly what we want. You know, players who just consummate professionals. He said that he's going to go to Vitesse, he's going to work hard, he's going to score goals, and he looks forward to eventually having his chance at Chelsea.
Mate, that's music to my ears. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Perfect attitude, isn't it?
I like him already.
Brilliant. Right, guys, that's probably all we've got time for. We are going to Charlotte tonight. We are going to Charlotte, and we are going to watch Chelsea batter Paris Saint-Germain, and you are coming with us. There'll be fan cams, there'll be interviews, we're going to try and get some access to the players. So make sure that you tune in, and comment below, let us know what you think. And if you haven't subscribed, please do it right now. Go on, champions! In people not looking fit, because that's exactly what this game is for, to get fit.
Yes, I suppose, you know, get the defeats out of the way early.
That will be John Terry's one